Oh, looky look.
That's Farina, right over there. Should I just This is all meaningless. What was meant to happen did happen after all.
Nah.
Everyone's
No.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Give up, Farina. There's no point in holding out. I'm sorry. What can I even do? Other than to repeat meaningless apologies over and over. Who's that? Don't worry, Farina. It's just us. So, it is Farina. You, what do you mean, tear stains? Oh, look at that uncivilized rap. They even dare to tell their Archon. I must teach them a lesson. I can just imagine it all. And I'm sure Nouvellette and those people from the Mars Chaussee Phantom are freaking out right next to them too.
Hey, there she is! The Hydro Archon's over there! Quick, after her!
Karina, those people seem to be after you. They are? They're just... That's against the rules. Karina just ran off!
What the fuck is going on?
Quick, we have to catch up!
Is this part of the trap? She my trap queen.
He
Okay.
said it, Alex.
What?
He said it.
He said what?
Orchestri's mechanique doesn't
The Orchestri's mechanique.
This should be the place, right? Hey, Karina! There's a good hiding spot over here. What? Hurry down! Fine. I suppose haste is what...
Is she really that dumb? I guess she could be, huh?
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm so tired. I totally thought they had caught me. No, I mean,
Whoa!
I'm very even to the sheer enthusiasm they displayed. You're right. Yep, that's a good point. What's happening? The ground... Yeah, a quake of this kind... It can't be. It's happening again. Well, there's no need to worry too much about that. No. Yeah. I hope you're right. That the people of Poisson... It's true. I've been investigating the prophecy for hundreds of years.
Hundreds?
I once had informants all over to that, searching for clues and feeding information back to me.
What?
Tried all kinds of ways too to hold back the sea. Anything to keep the coastline from advancing. But all my efforts proved to be futile in the end. Really, the truth has been clear to me for a very long time. We cannot make an enemy of the divine. No matter what we do, the will of the heavenly principles will have its way, and the prophecy shall be fulfilled.
Man, fuck the heavenly principles.
Give up. but also for me to finally be free. Indeed, I've thought about giving up so many times, especially after we almost lost Poisson. Fate is really unreasonable, isn't it? It has no heart and obeys no rules. The prophecy has only just started to come true, and so many people have already lost their lives. But just now, it all became clear to me. I still don't have the right to come to terms with fate on behalf of everyone else. As long as the final moment hasn't come, it's still not too late. Don't worry. I will keep hope alive for everyone until the very end. Well, that's enough for now. I got the impulse to play the stricken maiden, but don't take any of what I just said seriously. Come on! Cher, that's impossible. It was fated right from the start that this would be my duty alone. A witness. Yes, I've heard that you came to Tevat from beyond the stars, yes. In other words, you never belonged here. And if Tevat is, in its entirety, a show on a stage, then you're just a spectator, aren't you? If that's the case...
Oh. Oh shit. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, lordy.
Gentlemen, this concludes my opening performance. Now, without further ado, we may proceed to the trial of our god.
So, this is what it is. Yes, you deserve praise for the effort you took to raise the dramatic stakes. Do not forget, however, that I am Focalor, the god of justice, the embodiment of justice itself. Does it not strike you as even the least bit absurd to bring the very concept of justice to trial?
May I interpret these words as your refusal to stand trial?
Damn, get her!
In that case,
Got her
you will
ass.
have the
Guys!
opportunity to defend your honor through a duel.
You would draw your blade against a god?
Woo! Woo! Woo!
Hell yeah.
I see. It seems like you have made up your mind.
She wouldn't dare.
I can't believe it.
What the heck is going on? Did I just see an Archon surrender to a human?
Wow, how utterly humiliating.
Lady Farina, what is the meaning of
Oh,
this?
these are all check marks.
It would seem that there has been a misunderstanding. To be clear, the raising of both hands is not always... Looking for excuses again? I raised my hands just now to indicate my acceptance of the trial. I will admit that I've been running away for a long time. I'm sorry, everyone. I was unable to protect the people of Puss. You are not the only ones to be disappointed in me. I, too, am exceedingly disappointed in myself. But now, it is time for the Hydro Archon to show you her courage and resolve. I, Farina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning of justice. This time, I will protect you.
Who is she protecting?
Applaud and rejoice. One of the most outrageous and fantastical arcs known to the opera epiclese is now unfolding before Mark my words. This shall be one of the most exhilarating and brilliant shows ever to grace the stage of Fontaine. The trial of the Hydro Archon, Focalor, will now begin! Woohoo! Oh, now we're...
Why does it feel like Farina just took over the whole thing? Like, also, even though she's still acting super dramatic...
Alright then. Who will be...
The court asks the prosecutor to please take the stand.
Is that so? Very well. Then please speak, witness of Tivat, my accuser and fated opponent. Also, please allow me to ask, as a final question before the trial begins, just how much work did you do?
Well, we did do a lot of prep after the meeting that day.
I can go over the tasks assigned to the Spina di Rosula, since they were...
Navia, the president of...
Most of the people who participated in the disturbance this morning were my subordinates. They changed into plain clothes and came to the Opera House as regular The people's resentment against their Archon has been building as more and more of the prophecy is fulfilled. Moreover, according to our understanding and analysis of you, when something like that occurs, so we arranged for a second group.
So, you mean... the ones who scoured...
And their goal was to force you to step into the giant magic box so you may personally participate in the greatest magic performance in all of Fontanian history.
Stupid!
That's right. That house was a magic box, rather than someone's residence.
As the super ultimate version of the setup that I used when I first performed at the Opera Epiclese, the volume of the box was increased by a whole order of magnitude, and the distance it traversed was the entire gap between Poisson and Aranias.
Between Poisson?
Cargo, of course, was an Archon instead of a human. My thanks, Farina. Without your help, we could never have pulled off such an extraordinary performance.
You're welcome?
Of course, this performance was only made possible with Father's support. The House of the Hearth spent a massive amount of labor in Mora to pull this off. We had to select a location, construct the giant magic box, dig a tunnel, and open up a path through the water.
So, in other words, the earthquake that we felt within the giant magic box was just a normal tremor from the transportation of the whole house?
That's right. It wasn't a sign of another disaster to come.
Then, I can guess Nervilette and Cloran's part. You gathered a crowd, prepared a stage, and made sure that the champion duelist would be immediately ready for a fight.
Is that the Iron Sting on Corand?
I'm not sure.
Also that as soon as I appeared on the stage, the trial may commence without a hitch. Am I...
Yes, that is correct.
Well, Clorand, I must commend you for your courage. Only...
Thank you.
As for you, Travel, you'd make sure that I didn't notice anything amiss before revealing yourself as my prosecutor once we'd arrived onto the stage. Oh? Is that so? Then I suppose. It's fine. It mattered. The stage is already set, so there's no reason to disappoint the audience. Let's see this trial through to the very end.
Sir Prosecutor, please allow me to pass this along. This is a document that Miss Charlotte applied for and received permission to share with you during the trial.
Huh? Charlotte wanted to give us something? Oh, so she's here too! Hey, Charlotte! Oh, let's everyone see. Isn't this the Wait, then that means this document? So in other words, we can refer to this anthology of evidence as...
I
Let's
see.
confirm the information in it. Just think of it as a refresher, alright?
So we're gonna go over everything that happened in Fontaine.
You defeated
Oh,
the Hydro
Jesus.
Archon in the very
Yeah.
first duel you took part in at
at the Opera House. I didn't think that you'd want this is the first time Monsieur Nervillette had a difference of the fortress. According to Monsieur Nervillette,
So this is literally just like a recap. I don't need to like bother with all this.
extraordinary as a witch.
Yeah, you can skip that part.
Cool. You're still going?
Prosecution and the defense are both in position. The trial
Damn.
shall now begin.
I'm at an hour and 52 minutes in recording.
Oh, okay.
Oh, come on, Nervillette. There's no need to repeat. Just fast forward to the part where the prosecution lays out my
Oh,
offenses.
shit.
As the defendant and the lead actress of this, of course, it is only natural for humans to struggle.
That's true. But my charge
Oh my God!
Conduct as an Archon.
Oh, yeah.
Instead, I would like to charge you as a fraud who's never been the Archon in the first.
Oh, get her!
Wait, what was that? Lady Farina's a fraud?
Hey, I came here thinking that we were going to try the Hydro Archon for forsaking our duty.
Charge accepted.
Ooh.
Lady Farina,
Oh,
do you
man!
plead guilty to... Lady Farina,
I plead not guilty. How can I be guilty? There is no way that I, Fauchelor, otherwise known as Farina de Fontaine, a member of the Seven and the Regina of all waters, kindreds, peoples, and laws of Fontaine, could be anything other than your true Archon.
Yeah. Even though Lady Farina can be rather...
Yeah, I've never questioned her identity either. I have cause to believe that common sense will prevail in this case. Many of the members of the audience have known me as the Hydro Archon ever since they were born. See? Even the Oratrice has decided to show me its... If you wish to drop the case, I can promise you as the god of justice that you...
An argument with near impossible odds, huh? You have to not only refute Farina's claims, but...
Well, I tried to give you the chance to surrender. If you must persist, then let me ask. And if I was not the Archon, then...
Oh, fuck. It has to be the... Wait, why does it have things highlighted? It's gotta be this.
First of all, you may be a member of another long-lived race, which would allow you to naturally possess an extended lifespan. And second of all, even if that wasn't the case...
Who gave you that idea? Was it the knave? You'd sink so low as to use a harbinger's words against me.
a curse. I once thought it possible that the aura of an Archon might naturally resist, but in light of this claim, perhaps what I said...
You sensed it too, huh, Nervillette?
Lady Farina is actually a human?
Well, it is true that it's extremely difficult to tell humans and gods apart just by looking.
Oh, the Oratrice is moving, bitch!
Well, don't start celebrating too early now. Even if I have been carrying a curse like you said, how does that prove? Besides, everyone knows that the main difference between a human and a god is the possession of authority. Gods can do what humans cannot. That's why they're worshipped as gods. For centuries, manifestations of my authority have served. One need only to turn their eyes towards the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal in the very Opera House, or consider the endemnitium that is used.
Bitch. I came ready. We got the facts.
But weren't you as confused as all the rest of us when the Oratrice declared Child to be guilty without any proof? Otherwise...
Didn't I make myself clear at the time? The decisions of the gods are natural.
Lady Farina, I believe a reminder of your current circumstances is
Whoa.
important.
Get her, Novalet!
While the court is in session, The principles of justice and the law must come before all else. While you are an Archon, you are also first and foremost the defendant in this trial. You will prove yourself unable to defend against the prosecution's charges if you continue to withhold vital information against the rules of...
I never thought you'd use that kind of rhetoric against me.
Yeah, you dumb bitch. Spill the beans.
That was no trick of rhetoric, Lady Farina. I've merely reiterated the rules of the court. Rules that all should respect and follow.
So, you neither knew why Child was declared guilty, nor did you understand the structure
Justice for Child.
Instead of having been created by you, the manifestations of authority you mentioned have been made by the real Hydro Archon, haven't they?
Get her, Paimon!
The real Hydro Archon. Well, now you're really losing me. It is true that I did not know why the Oratrice gave out a guilty verdict that day. But the Oratrice handed out that verdict unilaterally. And it has been operating independently ever since it was first created. You can't argue that just because a divine creation is flawed, that the god behind it must also be...
She's still throwing out all kinds of excuses. Seems like she's confident that we won't be able to...
My power as an Archon. There are many
If that poses a concern, I'm prepared to extend my protection to the
you don't need to go that far.
Oh yeah.
The Hydro
Uh-huh.
Archon?
Mm-hmm.
Is it that you can't even wield the power of Hydro, much less the authority of a god?
Oh my god. What is this character? This is not Paimon.
Indemnitium. Yes, it's all because of Indemnitium. All Archons derive their power from the faith of the people, and I've converted the people. Thus did I give up all of my divine power to provide everyone.
Isn't that
I knew it.
huge stretch?
I called it.
Your screen just went completely black.
I think my phone just died.
Oh. Gotcha.
Yeah, no matter how generous an Archon can be, how can they
Fucking
give up
knew
all their
it.
power? Can a god with no power even still be called a god?
Oh,
Wow.
the scales are tipping. Time to tip the scales.
Hey, come now, everyone. Please don't stare at me as if I was a liar.
But you are.
I'm still the same Farina you knew, right? The one that you loved. Shouldn't you want to believe in me? Please? You've got to believe me.
If what the prosecutor said is true, she really has committed a grave offense.
Did she deceive all of us? And all of our parents and grandparents too? And then all of our ancestors?
Enough. That's enough. Tell me then, if I'm not the real Hydro Archon, then who is? If you have no evidence of another Hydro Archon's existence, nor can you find anyone who can back up their claim to be such, then
Wow, she came up with yet a...
Wait, what?
Oh shit. Oh shit.
It's gotta be the truth behind this, maybe?
It has been established that all Fontanians can dissolve in water from the primordial sea. And that means...
Since you insist on claiming to be a god and not a human, then there's a method that you can use right here and
Oh,
now
shit.
to eliminate all suspicions of you being the latter.
Miss Navia, please apply to serve as a temporary attorney for the prosecution before addressing the court.
Super sorry, Monsieur Chief Justice.
She said
I
super
swear
sorry.
This really will be the last now.
Oh.
Man, I'm glad I can't see you on the fucking phone.
Not long ago.
Oh.
Including those of so, Miss Farina, if we are to believe that you are indeed the real Hydro Archon,
Sir,
touching
you
the
good?
seawater would have no effect on you. But if you don't dare to touch it, then we would have basically proved the reverse. Oh, and I must remind you that after the disaster at Poisson, nobody wants to see any more people. I do hope you'll act prudently and choose the simpler path of
Navia from the Spina di Rasula. The Spina has governed Quest.
If Lady Farina is indeed just a human, she's probably...
Lady Farina, this test has been unilaterally proposed by the
Yeah,
prosecution.
how?
As it falls outside the realm of standard court proceedings.
Well, of course he had to tell her that. But refusing...
She's just staring at the water without saying a single...
What's going on? Is she really...
Due to the inherent risk of the test, lady.
Hey!
I'm fine! Look at me, everyone! My hand is still here! I haven't been dissolved. Will you believe me now? I really am your Archon! I'm nothing like a normal human who would fall apart as soon as they touch this water! Really?
Miss Siegewin? If you're present, Miss Siegewin, please...
Siegewin? Don't be nervous. It'll just take a few seconds. That should be...
Please announce the results of your...
As everyone doubtlessly saw, Miss Farina was displaying symptoms of hyperventilation and flushed skin. She was experiencing the adverse effects of exposure to primordial seawater. The extent to which she was affected is the same as other humans when exposed to primordial sea...
Thank you, Miss Siegewin. Lady Farina, you may return to the...
Damn! Got her ass!
Oh, wait. What did she just say? I didn't get dissolved. Shouldn't that be enough to prove my innocence?
Well,
get
considering
fucked,
your tendency
bitch.
to run from your problems, we did originally prepare a direct sample of the seawater. However, after extensive discussion, we exchanged it for a sample that is not concentrated enough to dissolve in actual... We don't want anyone else to lose...
Yeah, so out of regard for Farina's life, you secured a It's a great thing that the direct sample wasn't actually...
I can't believe... You... Listen to me, everyone. Please don't give me such cold and disdainful looks. Think about it. How can you conclusively prove that an Archon... Also, if I was really just a human, why would I dare to just put... Please, everyone, anyone, just listen to me. I swear, I really am your Archon.
Damn. Get fucked, bitch.
I don't think anything she says at this point will sway.
With all the things that have been said, Hyman doesn't think there's
I believe the time for arguments and presentation of evidence has come to an end.
Aw, shit.
We will move on to the final judgment.
He's gonna say the thing! Whoa.
I don't think anything she says at this point will sway him until his two stacked against her now.
What a miss.
She's about to be judged.
In my capacity as Chief Justice, I shall now render judgment on Farina's misrepresentation of herself as the Archon of Fontaine.
Damn.
As a human who knowingly deceived her fellow citizens, Farina is...
guilty. Say it.
Guilty.
Why is she sitting like that?
We shall now turn to the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale.
Ooh, he said the thing!
Final verdict on the charges.
He said the thing! Hold on. Yeah. Wait, let me fucking... Oh my god, come on. Come on! Okay. Here we go.
According to the judgment of the oratrice mécanique d'analyse cardinale, Farina is...
It's gonna say not guilty.
Well, what's wrong? What's the oratrice's verdict?
No. The oratrice also displays a guilty...
What?
Isn't that correct then?
However, the exact wording of the verdict is thus. The Hydro Archon, guilty to be punished via the death sentence.
That's actually one of the available sentences.
The one and only time the death sentence has been handed out at the court.
Farina's been sentenced to death by the oratrice?
This outcome is indeed quite strange. Is this sentence really a...
Yeah! Even Fache wasn't sentenced to death by the oratrice. You know, the real evil mastermind behind the...
Yes! Thank you, Traveler! I was thinking the same thing!
Indeed. Not only is Farina's sentence overly excessive, the very point of our trial today was also to prove that... But now, the oratrice seems to have deliberately invoked the title of the High...
The oratrice is the fucking... has something to do with the Archon.
Excuse me, if I may interrupt. Is the trial still going?
Fremine! Huh, you finally made it. I assume this means you've completed your mission?
What?
Mm-hmm. Any mission Father assigns to me will always be top priority.
Okay. What the fuck? Oh, stone slate! Oh, shit!
That's the first prophecy slate? Huh. So the knave privately arranged for Fremine to try...
I looked everywhere and finally found it at the bottom of the sea. But has the trial already concluded? Then...
Oh. Thank you for your hard work, Mr. Fremine. Please allow me to review the record left on the slate.
There's so much happening.
That's a good thing.
Traveler, I believe that you have already seen the other existing slates.
Huh? So what do you see? What is...
I believe I've now made
What?
sense of the Hydro Archon's crime. It has to do with Fontaine's lost history.
Huh?
What does this mean?
Isn't the Hydro Archon just guilty of deceiving her people? Oh, wait. So when you say Hydro Archon...
In truth, everything that you've encountered in Fontaine up until this point can be traced back to the contents of these stone slates. However, I'm uncertain as to how much sense they currently make to you.
Okay, let's try to recall...
Who the fuck are you, you bad bitch?
Skirk? You know what? Never mind. Oh, do I need to organize the slates?
The first stone slate describes what you just said. It seems to show the previous Hydro Archon using her divine power, and then the Ocean... Does that mean that Fontanians are transformed Oceanids? Oh, Paimon wasn't expecting that. The second stone slate shows Celestia floating in the sky.
It is Celestia, okay.
And her people worshipping it together. But this must be the point when the Hydro Archon and the Fontanians were branded. The third slate shows the Hydro Archon sinking into the sea surround...
Excuse me?
Didn't we also watch that happen to someone? Well, the fourth slate is the prophecy the Fontanians have been talking about. People dissolving into the sea. We didn't believe that such a crazy disaster could happen at first, did we?
Wait, it seems to show the former using divine power to turn oceanids into.
We
Okay.
know from the case of the serial disappearances of young women that, and the first stone slate tells us that long ago, this might be the reason that Fontania.
Okay. Celestia floating in the sky and the Hydro Archon people. Oh, fuck.
Perhaps what is about to take place has all happened before. The true sin of the Hydro Archon that Nervalet mentioned, and the original sin cast down on the people of Fontaine by Celestia, has recorded on the stone slates. It's not as simple as falling into the sea. When Navia fell into the sea, her consciousness was subjected to judgment. The stone slates show the people gathered around the Hydro Archon in the sea. Could that be alluding to the same thing?
And then this is when she. Well, hold on.
What?
The prophecy from the stone slates found its way into the fortress of Meropide was nearly flooded with primordial seawater if we hadn't dealt with it in time.
They'll dissolve into the primordial sea but won't cease to exist. The Hydro Archon was sentenced to death in court, shocking everyone present. Navia fell into the water inside those ruins, and she nearly dissolved. She was the eruption of the primordial sea at the fortress of Meropide. The prophecy's contents can all be verified by recent events.
That's fucking funny and wow. Wow.
Paimon gets it now, so that's how you can make
Wow.
sense of
Tell me whatever you are finding funny is good.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm so concerned that you, since you're ahead of me, that you're gonna get to the end of this quest and have a look of fucking disappointment. I'm so fucking concerned about that.
But then it feels like we're going to have to share some truly shocking revelations.
That means that all the people of Fontaine are Oceanids?
Yeah.
Incredible. Linny, did you hear
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
Not real humans.
All Fontainians were originally created by the late previous Hydro Archon, with Oceanids
And that's the original
as their
sin.
basis. The evidence for that can be found in how only Fontainians could dissolve in primordial seawater. Oh, and according to Navia, when...
Indeed.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it follows from the content of the first slate that she probably anchored Celestia by
Wow.
creating humans without prior permission. That could also explain why the Oratrice judged the Hydro Archon to be guilty. It's to
The Hydro Archon's true sin.
And yet, after many hundreds of years, the Hydro Archon's creations have turned around to try to judge the Archon within the...
Yeah, isn't the image here just like with Navia? So wouldn't it be trying to show the image of the Hydro Archon also falling into the sea once the prophet... In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the water. Did Paimon get all that right?
You've made some keen deductions. I must say, given how
Wow.
much you still don't know, it is impressive that you... However, While you were able to decode all the information on the slates, when we were at the ruins, I tried. Now that the slate collection is complete, I shall make another attempt to decide.
Oh shit. Neuvillette about to tell us the truth? I still don't know who the villain is, by the way.
I believe I should share this truth not only with you, but with all the people of
Oh, shit.
hypotheses regarding the origin of Fontanians and the sin of the Hydro. In the Fontaine of old, the previous Hydro Archon sensed the yearning of her Oceanid familiars for life on land.
Okay.
The Oceanids were enamored with the beauty and romanticism of human beings, and wishing to have those experiences for themselves, expressed to the Hydro Archon their desire to become of a similar kind.
Damn, isn't this kind of... okay.
However, even though water as an element is intricately linked with the power of life, the Hydro Archon, as one of the seven, did not want to give in. She eventually found a way to create permanent humanoid bodies for her familiars by appropriating the power of this planet. She poured primordial seawater into the Oceanids' blood vessels. But if Fontanians were to ever come into direct contact with water from the primordial sea, the power within their body... Of course, the Hydro Archon never received permission from the heavenly principles to create a new human race. And thus, the Hydro Archon and all of her creations came to shoulder the original sin of appropriating the power of the primordial sea. That is the true history of how the people of Fontaine...
So you...
That's way too much information for me. I think I'm just going to... Wait, but if that's the truth, we can't let the Hydro Archon be sent in...
This really might be too much information for your race.
Alas, your hypothesis regarding the third and fourth stone slates was inaccurate. A key point of the visual on the third slate is how all the individuals depicted in the water are... They have not been dissolved, which implies that the water depicted in this slate is not water from the primordial sea. The nation of Fontaine is the nation of Hydro, as well as the nation of Trials and Justice. Instead of being the literal element, the water in the scene symbolizes judgment and justice.
Excuse me?
You may also recall Nadia's experience. When she fell into the sea, her consciousness was surrounded by that of... Therefore, the meat that the people of Fontaine shall try the Hydro Archon at the court of justice. Yes, it refers...
I think I'm following now. So, in truth, everything we've done has happened...
What should we do?
Huh. No matter what, the prophecy will be fulfilled.
If that's the case, does that mean the...
Traveler, I would like to point out another small fallacy in your... About the fourth slate. You probably thought that the eruption of primordial seawater beneath... However, I believe that rather than being a sure sign, that eruption... As for the root cause of the catastrophe, I believe you've already encountered...
The whale? Is the whale the source of the catastrophe?
This eruption was just a small warning of the things to come. We must find the root...
It's gotta be the whale.
Dream and reality.
Bro, where is Child?
If we're talking about a true culprit, that could only be that thing inside the primordial sea, right?
The truth, the original sin, the trial, and the root cause of the...
Whoa. So is that thing the Hydro Archon? Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no 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 no. Oh my god, it's the Neverland! Help us! Oh shit!
God, I can't focus on both things at once.
There he is! There he fucking is!
He's here!
Jesus! Oh my god! 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 He's so fucking dope! Holy shit! Oh, they're working together! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! He went. No! He fell! No! Go get him! Oh shit! He fell in there with the. Oh fucking.
Damn.
Was that the huge whale you saw in your dream?
So we've met it at last. I understand very well why it has chosen to make an appearance here. That whale does not belong to Tevat. It is a monster that has traversed the stars.
What?
Weeping all the while. It has been greedily consuming the energy from the planet's primordial sea, using it to grow. That is the main cause for the rising sea. And once it has finished consuming all of the energy contained within the sea, its next step will be...
You said that when the Hydro Archon first created Fontanians out of Oceanids, she filled their blood vessels with
Precisely. That whale finds the blood of Fontanians nigh
Oh my
impossible
god.
to resist. Therefore,
Yo, I'm so fucking hyped. Oh my god.
It decided to make its next stop a packed opera house full of food.
We just barely managed to push it back, right?
That is correct. Indeed, it is more accurate to say that we should thank that harbinger from the way he looked. He must have been fighting the creature for quite a long time.
Oh my god, child, the fucking.
The goat for that.
The goat! That's why he's the goat! The goat!
Anyway, now that we know that this whale is the actual cause of the disaster recorded in the prophecy, all we need to do to stop the prophecy would be to find a way to beat it up, right?
It sounds pretty simple. Go in there, kill it, and let's fucking be on our way. What?
It had already absorbed too much of the primordial sea's energy before we could notice it. This, even if the entirety of Tevat were to be destroyed, it could still...
That's not something I will accept. We've already done everything we can, and we even found the true culprit. We've come so far. You can't just tell me that the last hurdle is some
Indeed. That's not how a grand performance should end.
Oh.
I'll fight it to the end. No matter what.
Oh my god, what is going on?
So the prophecy will be fulfilled no matter what, huh?
Isn't this what N told us?
The prophecy.
Oh,
Yes, what has been
I'm a
prophesied
fucking
will be
genius.
fulfilled. You may view such things as the history of the future. Just as prophecies are usually only the future as seen from the perspectives of the god, ultimately, fate shall serve as your only guide, no matter what will happen in Tevat's future.
Where is Farina? Oh shit is happening.
Yeah, I want to watch this with you, but I just can't.
What's happening with
I'm still going.
What's going on with the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse?
It is preparing to carry out the death sentence.
Farina! No, I still need answers.
Get in there, traveler! What the fuck?
That was my question.
Who the fuck?
Who the fuck is that?
That's the Hydro Archon, obviously. Who the fuck? Who are you? Oh my god, it's the fucking Archon outfit.
Sorry.
It's the voice!
On your face is just too amusing. I couldn't help myself.
You are not Farina.
Ah, the sweet sound of bewilderment. Marvelous. A sure sign that my attempt to deceive everyone was a resounding success. But to answer your question, I am Focalor. You know.
Focalor? Why did you deceive us?
That's check. Oh my god, what's going on?
Oh, that wasn't my goal, of course. Goodness, no. But I had to fool everyone else too, if I was to stand any chance of deceiving the Heavenly Principle.
What?!
Deceiving the Heavenly Principles?
It's all because of that pernicious prophecy. Dreadful, wasn't it? Everyone doomed to dissolve. Fontaine condemned to be flooded. One was not amused. In fact, one was positively bemused when that problem was thrust upon me by my dearest predecessor. That's the former Hydro Archon Egeria, for the uninitiated. It hardly gets more disastrous than a preordained national catastrophe, now does it? She knew full well that the prophecy would surely come to pass, and as one of the seven, she also knew full well that one defies the heavenly principles at one's peril.
She's talking like the Adeptus.
So yes, as you have no doubt surmised, it was a rather impossible situation that I found myself in. I spent a terribly long time mulling it over, alone on the ocean floor. And I was almost grown. I had to outwit the heavenly principles, allow the prophecy to be fulfilled, ostensibly at least, while saving everyone at the same time. I'm a genius, I know. I can only assume that's why Egeria chose me as her successor. Although, looking back now, it was hardly the inheritance one dreams of. Between the task of saving the nation, the quotidian duties of the Hydro Archon, and not to mention the original sin of creating a new race of humans. But one can only play the hand one is dealt. I did not choose this, any more than I chose to be one of her Oceanid familiars.
So you were also once one of the Oceanids, transformed into a human by Egeria's hand.
Yep.
What?
Yes, I was. I always dreamed of becoming human. And I still do, even now. In my eyes,
What the fuck is that big ass sword?
human is to be part of the
Oh, maybe that's what she's gonna use to kill the whale.
Judgment. Balance.
Arbitration!
After becoming
Oratrice mécanique d'analyse
I
cardinal.
separated my divinity from my body.
There it is.
Yeah,
there it fucking is. We called it. We called it from day one.
First day as a human being. The me you see before you now is that divinity. And the human counterpart I left behind, I named Farina. She could feel joy, sorrow, and everything in between. She could be as
So she
vain
literally
and
just
conceited,
didn't know.
or as meek and vulnerable as
Because the
she
part of her that knew was this part.
Oh yeah.
Her strengths were of a kind only a
Like she knew she wasn't the Archon,
Yeah.
as were her
but
shortcomings.
she didn't know. That's all she knew.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's it.
But in my eyes, Farina's humanity was what made her perfect. She was perfectly human in every way. The person I always wanted to be. Anyway, so then I cursed her.
That's very casual. Anyways, so I cursed her.
All part of the plan, of course. The plan to deceive the heavenly principles. Do you still see? In order that the prophecy might appear fulfilled, I invited Farina to be an actress, to play the under the curve long as I, Focalor's divinity, continued to exist, she could not die. But nor was she free to live her life in the pursuit of happiness. Instead, she was forced to take the stage in the opera house, to embrace the role of leading lady, to forever play the part of the god from the prophecy, all to create a deceitful appearance of that prophecy coming to pass. I suppose now you probably understand why your court is called the
But Farina is only... Even though she has had a long life, her mind is no... I cannot begin to
It has indeed. And it's been 500 and all along. She's been playing her part in the most unimaginably long, unbearably lonely.
This is crazy. Uh-oh. Aw, you should have just made me fucking... If we were just Aether in this scene, it would have had ever so slightly more impact.
Oh, who permitted you to come onto the stage? Now, I understand. All right. It is not my intent to
What the
reprimand
fuck?
you. There is no need to state your name. Just be off with you. Do not distract me from... Oh, do not jest. Can you not feel it? I am Focalor. The eyes of countless Fontanians are upon me. I
Are
must
those her inner
at all
thoughts?
times... Dear audience, the performance is experiencing
Oh, that's why. Okay.
a technical
Ha,
difficulty.
fair enough.
But worry not.
Ha!
The guards shall
Isn't it funny that I'm using Farina?
Hey, what gives? The audience is still watching me, you know. Guards? Wait, where are the guards? Guards!
Damn, so Risley's a fucking Oceanid? That's crazy.
Damn. Everybody.
Except for Noulette, who's a dragon.
Yeah, except for Nicolette. Who is indeed a dragon.
God damn, bro.
And probably the metal scenes.
This might make up for the fucking 4.1 quest. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is happening?
That's
I'm
what I'm
still
saying.
going.
That's what I'm saying. Bro, we're 2 hours and 36 minutes in.
Hey, look, I'm on this part too, but I'm in scene 3.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a lot. What the fuck?
Farina. Farina.
Huh? Who's that? Who's calling me? Where are...
Be not nervous. Be not afraid. I am before...
Wait a moment. You're... near me? How...
Mirror you, huh? You know what? That's not bad. Let's go with it.
Mirror me? What do you wish to say?
The prophecy.
What prophecy? Oh, wait. I know... the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Arc.
Oh.
What's going on?
Yes, it will. And that is.
But doesn't that mean
Oh, don't worry. I will tell you how to save.
Oh, so there's still
Oh, is this?
As for the suffering, but
The initial like separation.
The initial separation.
I'll also die anyway, right? If there were scales, with all the people of Fontaine on one side.
I suppose this would also be the Don't worry, it's nothing. Listen now.
Play as.
That's right. You must. If you can keep it up, then I shall have my way.
But how will I do that?
Don't worry. What you must do, being a human yourself, I'm sure you remember your true.
I'm so. How
to accomplish this mission, you will have to stay put. I promise you.
A trial.
Damn.
Right. So she was literally following orders this whole time.
That's crazy. I love this character.
Yeah.
This is so dope. The storytelling in this area is just on a whole different level, man.
Like that's why she's doing nothing, because Focalors was literally like, "Yo, just play your role. I got you."
My accession. But this is my first time. What should I say to most appear like a god?
That's why when Arlecchino was pressing her, she was like, "Yo, trust me, I'm handling it. I got it. I got it."
You've all heard about how I have taken on the role of Hydro Archon. Indeed, I am Verena de Fontaine. In truth, I know little about becoming a nation's new god.
Oh my gosh.
It will be my honor
All
to
right.
guide you all. As the god
What?
Focalor,
You finished the
I'm on
act?
scene 4.
I
What?
shall do all within my power
I'm at
to
scene
lead
4.
you into an age of fairness and justice. Once again, thank you all for coming. If you should have any questions or suggestions, this should do it. I thought I might stammer, but thankfully...
That's the new Hydro Archon. Is this some kind of joke by the Maison? I would have thought that a being that surpasses human...
Hey, did you hear that? She even told us to send her suggestions.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful? She's being so modest. What's the difference?
If you ask me, perhaps the succession didn't actually happen. She might just...
Wait, what's going on? Why is everyone suspecting me of... Right. Mirmi said that I just need to calm down, Verena. Think. Assertive. With a strong...
Good lord. All right already.
Oh, very good, my... Now, I was wondering if some weak pup... Well, it seems that you would all see right through. You may consider my previous act a door gift of sorts. Now then, let's...
So that was just a performance. How could I have forgotten that we were inside an opera
Damn.
house?
Oh, there's a point.
A point? Oh shit.
Fascinating and full of deity. How wonderful. Our future may yet be bright after all.
It seems I've turned them around. Best follow this flow and restart my accession speech. My dear people, whether you acknowledge me or not, whether you trust me or nay, I say to you, keep faith in your ardor for justice. We have heard it said that this nation's sins can no longer be washed away. Well, I say that justice is most fragrant when it blooms amidst the scales of justice should not weigh heavy in the hands of its God. On one side, it must carry fairness and justice. And on the other,
Praise may law be the prayer on our lips. May judgment be our worship. Let us light the fires and drink to
Oh
the future of Fontaine.
my gosh.
There is no trouble in this world that justice cannot solve. All that is needed is for you, my people, to believe in it, heart and soul. So long as I, the Archon Focalor, stand within the Opera Epiclese, so long as I stand before the Oratrice, I shall even judge the gods of this world.
What happened?
I said, she said, or truth. I said, Nicanese cutting out. Look.
Damn. Fuck. I just got to scene 3. I caught up though.
Yeah, you did.
Lady Farina, here are today's case reports as...
Come now. Was I not just... Besides, none of these trials...
if I may be...
A magnificent, dramatic, and what...
That's true, I fear I lack the...
No need for fright. And do not take what I said before too seriously. Go now. Do your duties. The trial I await.
Lady Farina, I don't know what to say.
No need to thank me. Or rather, thank your own sense of All right. Deuteria is...
He is doing much better now. In fact, he is far more of an...
Oh, good. Very good. If this should...
You're such a gem.
Lady Farina, here are the latest hydrological reports. As for the specific parameters...
I see. It's as I thought then. As your god, I did already expect this. All manner of signs indicate that the prophecy will still come to pass. Forget it.
Well, as I understand it...
Really? Have they found...
I'm... afraid...
Is that so? Well, no wonder.
Aww.
The day is finally over. I haven't had a moment to breathe this whole... But it's good to see that everything's getting on track. There are no longer any voices of suspicion. Maybe this is fine. I just need to keep going, and everyone will be saved. All right, Farina, don't think too hard about this. You need rest. Tomorrow's a new day.
Damn.
Lady Farina, here are the new trial reports for the latest case.
There'll be no need for that.
Lady Farina,
Indeed, my dear Lord.
Lady Farina, we're detecting significant hydrological anomalies near...
Understood. Keep monitoring. Keep me informed should anything come up at the Institute. I don't think I let anything slip. I feel utterly...
Yeah.
Lady Farina, it's... I've heard that the first member of our family who was honored to receive an honor...
And what a fine family yours is indeed.
Oh my god.
It brings me great
This is
joy to meet such a
cruel.
faithful believer. What is it, good citizen?
Are you crying?
Oh, really now? This must be the overflow of hydro from my person. Well, can't quite help being the god who's...
No wonder. No wonder.
Yo, that's crazy.
So interminable. So lonely. Just how much longer? Hundreds of years must have passed by now. I never imagined that it would hurt so much. Have I reached my limit? I want to tell someone, anyone, about this. I've conducted so many investigations across this. All I can do is keep heart. I must maintain this.
Jesus.
Farina, you don't have to shoulder this burden alone.
Oh shit.
Although I don't know what you might be keeping from
Oh
everyone.
shit, these are voice
Your
lines.
people are more than willing to share your burden with you.
Share my... That's impossible. It was fated.
But even if your burden doesn't meet, just share it with me.
A witness. And if to that is... He's right. But if things don't play... No, Farina. You should... But what if... Farina, you've worked so hard for so... Is it such an outrageous thing to do? I mean, if you let this opportunity...
Holy shit.
Long and hard. No, I have nothing to say. All you need to do, dear spectator, is to witness...
Oh.
Oh my god, Randall.
So even Farina doesn't know the truth? You've never once let her in
I'm
on
still
the
in
full
the scene
plan?
right now.
Yes,
That you're on.
it had to be done. To deceive the heavenly principles, you must first deceive yourself.
Oh god.
She did very well. If she had let her resolve falter even once in these 5 it seems that trusting humanity was the...
I believe that I understand how your deception works. But that is, how would you build on this foundation to save the people?
Ah, good, good. Of course, the Eudex of Fontaine has pinpointed the crux of the issue. I'm sure you've
here's...
sense that the Oratrice is no simple machine. Yeah?
I've always suspected that it had its own consciousness. And Lenny did mention that he heard a human voice with... It now seems that that person was...
And then I became one with the Oratrice, taking Fontaine's gnosis.
I called
with
it.
me.
I called that she was in the fucking Oratrice.
Yeah, you did.
Alas,
I take
your
pride in that.
understanding of this device, in truth,
Wait, what?
it is no enactor of justice. It is, in fact, a device created to kill. the
What?
god of justice.
I love how God, Nouvelette.
You have it. And to be more precise, not only will the Oratrice take down the god of justice, it will also take down I mean, did you think I would be the sort to enjoy peaceful repose? My work over these last 500 years has been to constantly accumulate indemnitium with it. But
Okay.
really, some have already discovered that only a small fraction of the energy generated by the vast majority had to be accumulated.
It was all part of your plan.
Indeed. This power, accrued over 5 centuries, could have sustained Fontanians for millennia, had it only been used for that purpose. Almost all but only power of this magnitude could hope to destroy the Hydro Archon's divine throne, shaking the rules established by Celestia.
What?
Breaking through the institution that is the Seven.
So the Oratrice's
Wait
call
a
for
second.
death was for neither Farina nor Focalor, but for the Hydro Archon. The destruction of that divine throne. If I do not misunderstand your intent, you must be...
Returning what's rightfully yours to you, of course. In other words, this was all done to return the authority of the Hydro Archon to the Hydro Dragon of this planet.
But...
Oh.
Oh, what? Getting sad again, are we? The authority of the ancient dragons shall soon be yours once more, O Hydro Dragon Sovereign.
all you've done throughout the years.
You understand what this means, right?
You can sacrifice yourself
What?
at the very end.
Nouvellette is going to be essentially
the Hydro Archon. Yes.
But he's gonna let Farina play out her role. That's what I'm assuming is gonna happen.
I've never quite seen it that way, you know. Even now, I'm quite pleased.
But I don't get it. Like, oh,
Wow.
never mind. I do get it.
He literally orchestrated everything.
Don't cry. I must say, had it been within my rights, I would have loved to judge the heavenly principles themselves. Were they not guilty of essentially the same crime? Egeria stole the power of the primordial sea, and the heavenly principles stole the power you ancient dragons possessed. I, for my part, am the god of justice. And is it not just? Speaking of justice, I have always believed that justice lies in the process of pursuing human existence itself. So, if the theft of the primordial sea's might was Fontaine's original sin, then, leaving matters of procedural right and wrong aside, the descent of the Fontanians as humans and their right to exist in this world would be In other words, existence was Egeria's justice. And to me, justice is the defying the prophecy and ensuring that Fontaine's people at this point, we, whether it be myself, Eudex Nouvellette, the highest judge in our land, when you regain your full power as an elemental sovereign.
So when I was invited to the court of Fontaine to serve as Eudex, I see now at last. I now understand the true purpose.
Oh, that's a
of
check!
this position. In the beginning, I was uninterested in human existence. But these 5 centuries of living alongside them have gradually brought about mutual understanding between us. You are a devious one, Focalor. Things being as they are, surely you know that I could never declare them to be guilty.
The hour of my execution is almost here. For the sinner, the curtain call has come. I know I may not sound it, but faced with death, I find myself a little afraid. Perhaps this is one thing both gods and humans have in common. Farewell, Nouvellette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
Oh shit!
Let's check.
That's a check.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I literally just finished the scene. You caught all the way up.
Let's go.
Is my loading times that slow? Jesus Christ.
It doesn't look like you've been skipping any of the text though. Like you've been letting the characters talk.
Yeah, I have.
I have skipped a couple of them. Oh. Oh. Oh shit!
I, Eudex Nuvelet, hereby declare, people of Fontaine, your sins are forgiven.
Let's go with that rain.
Ah shit.
Damn.
Oh no!
What just happened?
Was that bright light some sort of misdirection?
But since we're all...
It's time to end this. We must mete out punishment to that beast. I have gained
How
the
do you
strength
fucking fight this thing?
Sir!
Through certain methods.
I'm sorry.
We all have the ability to separate the power of the primordials. We should seize the opportunity to pursue our quarry. Traveler, now that the oratories can no longer function, I require an executor to help me mete out justice.
Oh hell yeah.
The root of the
I
calamities
am
that
the
fall on
executor.
Fontaine, the beast that enacts the prophecy. Its name is the all-devouring narwhal. Come with me, traveler. The hour of execution has come.
Where's Child? Ah shit. Oh, I hope this thing isn't immune to Hydro.
But how are we going to do that? It's huge!
Oh shit!
I've already done my best to separate the power. Considering the
This is
size
gonna
of
take
this, I
forever.
cannot reach the power source.
How do I... Oh, I can hit it.
Unless we can find a way to attack it from within. I shall share part of the ancient dragon's power with you. Shall look for a door together.
Oh my god.
What?
Are you doing significant damage to this thing?
No.
Barbados, guide us.
We can feel the sorrow turn to hostility.
Oh god damn it.
The all-devouring narwhal cannot resist its instinct to devour. Continue to trigger its hostility. A chance will present itself.
Oh shit, it just... Okay, it just eats you. What the hell is this music? Oh shit! Yo, do you hear the music here?
Oh no.
The music
My
here
TV's
is
too low.
fucking crazy.
Do not fear.
Power
Seize the moment.
charge attack?
Use my power.
What is it? It's gotta be a charge attack. Is he going to absorb it? What the hell? What the fuck? Why did she?
Why did she yoink child into
Why did
the
she
abyss?
throw child into the abyss?
Should have been my job, but oh well. It was just supposed to be a short private training session for me. I didn't think that my disciple and my master's pet would start brawling in the meantime.
Master's pet?
Well, actually, I had a feeling that it would happen at some point, but they bumped into one another earlier than I thought. What a blunder.
That power. Who are you?
Hyman has an idea. From what it's just like he has the impression.
I simply did not have anything to say to the weak. But you, on the other hand, managed to defeat the all-devouring narwhal without using power from beyond this world.
Power from beyond this world?
So you may speak to me as equals. I have to agree. It's a strange use of a planet's primordial waters just to raise an... That kind of power is wasted on it. It's not cooperative. It eats too much. And I have more important things to do with my time than pet sitting. The only thing that creature has going for it is that all in all...
Miss...
The point...
Well, being that this... So what sort of person is your master? Well,
Oh, right. His name is Sertologi.
Sertologi?
I am unfamiliar.
Huh. So Master is insufficiently famous.
The foul?
Still nothing? Well, how about visionary? Better Fondir then?
Wait!
Gold Vine Daughter?
Ooh, that one we've heard. Rhine Doctor's part of the Hexen.
Oh, so you do know that name. To be honest, I also heard all of those names but I suppose you understand now, yes? My master is likely a similar sort to Rhine Daughter. They're both...
Wait! Didn't you also mention of...
Actually, never mind that. I believe it expedient that the all-devouring narwhal used up nearly all its strength fighting. Such roiling hydro energies will prove difficult for the planet's deep seas to digest. As such, the Fontaine back on the surface, in other words, the prophecy...
What?
Not to worry. Focalor has already managed to deceive.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only Farina will remain, weeping on her throne.
Holy wait. This is happening?
Only then will the sins of the people of Fontaine be washed away.
It's the ship!
All right, you're ahead of me now, sir.
Oh, sorry. Wait, don't look at your laptop.
Oh! Risley!
The homie! I guess it makes sense that all the people of Fontaine would be able to survive underwater.
Yeah.
Since they're oceanids.
Look, the water's receding.
This is not primordial water, and it's just water.
Yeah, exactly.
They're fine. And friend, mind you.
It's a miracle! We didn't dissolve. The prophecy was wrong. The prophecy was wrong.
Are you right?
We're saved. The prophecy was wrong.
Ah. I get it. I get her voice line now. Her Ascension voice line?
Yeah.
To meet with Miss Navia, spokesperson of the Old Soil Consumed Skyship Winglet, lunar bane of the Fontaine Research Institute.
New Roulette's gonna give her a vision.
That have arisen on account of Mr. Edwin have suddenly become a shield over the Institute. People always call the first researcher Wow! Paimon barely recognizes the people in the report. Are those really Julia and Navia? They sound like real big shots.
What do you think? Pretty enthralling, huh? The Steambird's idea was pretty simple. With a disaster, the value for these big scoops lies in their inevitable follow-ups. We'll publish further. Edwin's assistant, Jurier, created a true flying ship, while Navia is leading people in the reconstruction of their home.
Paimon's curious too!
And that's exactly why I'd like you to come conduct interviews with me. You're the best in...
Are you sure?
Oh, this time will be different. Come on.
This is all nice and everything.
Ed, I'm just about to get to what you're about to ask.
Okay, good.
Look.
Alright, you might have to
hold
mute
on.
yourself.
No. Let me know when you're here.
Oh.
Look at where I'm at. We'll do this together, bro. We need to finish this quest and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Look, we're right here.
Yeah.
That's exactly what's on my mind.
I'm saying, like, this is cool and all.
Look, amazing.
Right.
Like,
probably the best Archon quest.
Easily. Hands down. But let's not beat around the bush here.
Yeah. Alright, where to?
Poisson.
Okay.
Like, this is cool. And I feel like there's kind of no excuse. No excuse. Because of what just happened.
Like,
Skirk literally has been in the abyss this entire time and literally referenced power not of this world.
power not of this world, Vine Daughter, Gold. Bruh, when are we gonna meet the fucking Hexen Circle?
That's what I'm saying.
Alright, are you ready?
Yep. Are those for two?
Yo, our game loads so... takes forever to load.
Are those for Tui? That's funny.
It's you. What brings you all here?
Hey, we're just having a look. I'm here to update myself on how things are going here. Oh.
Let me introduce you. This is Mr. Garun
Ooh.
Snezhovich. He represented the Knave in sending us a large amount. Our residents are hard at work as well. Thanks to everyone.
Hello, Miss Charlotte. I'm a big fan of yours. I especially like that article you wrote. But if you don't mind, could you not emphasize our role too much in your report? It's not shared.
I get where you're coming from. Keep it as simple.
That would be fine. Thanks.
Oh, you're back too. How are things?
Hello,
Finish
Clarand.
laying down the construction materials. It'll be another hour before the workers are able to go over there.
Huh? You're here too, Clarin?
Well, her reputation's greatly risen after that whole duel business with Miss Farina. So she's here in Poisson to wait out the heat.
Yeah.
He's so bad.
All right. She really came here to help me out.
There's too much to consider in the reconstruction of Poisson. The Spina has need of more decision makers. And, well, I do already happen to be connected to Mr. Callis.
Wait just a moment. Do you mind me asking a few questions? You know, about how you felt before the duel. About what it was like facing down a god.
Forget it. I'm sure you can find a better theme than that, Miss Charlotte.
I see you're the same as always.
Yeah.
Couldn't you do me a favor for Navia's sake?
Well, if we're talking about doing things for my sake, you might as well just take a few more photos of me. Or of the traveler.
Of course I will. I'm not gonna let him off that easy. All right, then everyone who wants to be in the photo, gather up and smile. How did it go? Not bad. Your addition really helped the composition of the picture. All right, hang on a moment. Let me snap a few more shots. All right, that should do it. I'll be back here later anyway, so let's call it a day.
You're very quick.
Speed is of the essence when it comes to the news, and freshness is the key. Also, not to brag, but I'm pretty good at building connections. Who knows?
Wow, you really do
I'll hazard a guess that this is how you got that interview at the...
Whoa, you're well informed. Let me make a guess, too. I asked
That's a very complete
In truth, all Monsieur Neuvillette asked me was, when did the fortress become so friendly towards the media?
Ah.
I told him that it was best not to speak too soon. There's no
she's so
guarantee that
bad.
Ridesley will make a personal appearance.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This character.
Right. I've got to treasure every moment I have with them. In which case,
These women of Fontaine are
They're just winning.
something else.
Stay safe now. And tell me if you hear anything
Yeah,
interesting.
Nilu and Dia might have to move over.
Nilu and Dia got some competition. Oh, is this the hold on. Let me. Can I talk to
I
him?
swear to God.
Randall, give him a chance.
Of course. That Risley. I still remember going down to the fortress to grill him for information on my father's case. Boy, did he take me for a ride. Without telling me anything.
Hey, yo.
I mean...
Didn't he?
2 large pots of it, in fact. It was good tea, though.
Sure was.
I have to agree. The tea there is very good.
Oh my.
Oh, so he fucked both of them. Just saying.
Speaking of that, would you like to have some today? I mean, you've got time, right?
Well, I'd be partial to some shortbread.
Aw, cute.
Wow, it's like we've got a menu or something. Sure.
Good.
What
Don't
flavor
forget to
biscuits
invite
do you want,
Risley.
Mr.
Yeah.
Snezhovich?
Me? I'm fine with anything. But I would prefer chocolate, should you have it.
All right. Leave it to me.
I'll go over the newly arrived supplies with you later, Mr. Snezhovich. We should be able to finish the preparatory work today.
That works great for me.
Huh. Is it just me, or did you get a new lipstick?
Excuse me?
I did. It was a gift from Sijuin. Want to give it a try? I think the color would suit you too.
Oh, we got some. There is some Dia and fucking Candace vibes going on right now.
Oh yeah. some
Ningguang and
Beto
Beto.
vibes.
Oh shit.
Let me know when you get to the fortress from here.
I'm there.
Yeah.
You could go, bro. I'll catch up.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Huh?
It starts as soon as you teleport.
Guess we're here again, huh? There's a real nostalgic feeling to this place.
No, there isn't.
And the 4.1 quest was pointless.
I mean, the last 5 minutes weren't. The rest of the quest was pointless.
Did you come all the way to the entrance to greet us?
Of course. I'm here to welcome you and our dear Miss Charlotte, whom our good head nurse recommended to me.
It's an honor to finally meet the much-rumored Duke. Thank you for consenting to my visit to the fortress, sir.
No need to thank me. But that said, I shouldn't be the focus of your interview. I trust you recall.
Of course, of course.
All right then, this way.
Bro.
Remain calm. Remain calm. Oh, fuck.
Where?
What?
You good?
My fucking camera disconnected again.
Oh. The power of PC is crazy. I was like an hour ahead of you, bro.
It is crazy.
Hey, no need to be so nervous.
It would seem that Miss Lorvine doesn't want her face.
Sir, please don't say.
But it looks like dear Mr. Jurier denies it.
No,
Why he ships them so hard?
He does. He's like, can y'all just get a room?
Thankful to the Steambird for.
Now, I might not look it, but I actually did meet Mr. Edwin once. And I'll be on the boat that brought about a miracle. The ark that saved... Still, if I might ask...
Looks like...
I have to apologize, but that ship is presently in the bowels of our factory.
Really? Within a net?
You already know my answer, I'm afraid. Best you interview our head nurse instead. Or perhaps you'd like to take another photo of this couple of...
Did you really have to use the word couple?
Ha!
Well then, 2 solo photos will do.
Is my hair messed up? Please, someone help me have a look.
That's funny.
Sure are getting pretty lively here. Oh, seems like everyone's here.
There she is.
Would any of you like to try the...
Ah, siege we.
It's so
Hey, Miss
normal.
Charlotte. Why don't you, sure. Come on.
Yo.
Sure.
You know what? Remain calm, Randall.
What?
Remain calm.
Same old, as you can see.
Other than that flying ship, I got it.
That's why I decided to let the interview go through. We should direct more public opinions toward the behind-the-scenes.
You're too kind, sir. I believe that you...
I'll just leave the spotlight to you two. I see.
It's stewing.
Lots of things happened that day, huh?
It is stewing.
Anyway, regarding that
La,
Archon,
da, da,
I'm
da,
not sure
da,
you
da.
remember, but his 3 young followers.
He sure did win.
I'll tell them that there's good news.
Waiting
and
for
bad
his
news.
return?
The good being that their boss seems fine. The bad.
I hate to break it to them. Child is not coming back anytime soon.
Oh yeah, no.
He got hucked into the abyss.
Yeah, we're not gonna see him for a while.
What change can there be? The
Are we not
fortress
gonna
is
see him again until
chugging along,
Snezhnaya?
So will my duties.
I don't know.
Next year's Natlan, and then after that, Snezhnaya.
Maybe not, because we've seen a lot of Child.
Yeah.
Like we've
And we
seen
still got to
him-
see the rest of the Harbingers.
Yeah, he was in Leeway, Inazuma, and fucking Fontaine.
He was in Inazuma? Oh, he was. Shikitasho?
As to what Miss Farina's departure will mean for the
God
nation,
damn it.
and if our laws and
We've seen a lot of her, too.
Departure?
We'll leave those to the folks in the overworld.
Where did she go?
Hey, everyone. The photo
I think she's just gonna be like a regular human now. I don't think she's gonna be the Archon
In
anymore.
that case, let's call it a day here.
I think Nouvelette's taking over it.
Come on, traveler, let's go.
It makes
Damn.
sense.
Yeah, it does. But Beto, where's the Gnosis?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I totally
Wait.
forgot about the Gnosis.
Wait a second.
Wait,
Do
did they
you think?
destroy the Gnosis?
No. Do you think Nouvelette is gonna give it to the Knave for all of her cooperation?
Well,
I
well.
swear.
We seem to have reached the culmination of all of this.
I swear.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo.
All of this hard work has been... do I really need to take the elevator? I am not taking the elevator down there.
Fucking jump. Yeah.
The fuck?
Bro. Imagine she killed us with kindness.
Now that would be crazy. Who are we seeing here? Who the fuck? Oh, that's Lynette. Okay. I'm like, who the fuck are these people?
She killed us with kindness, yo.
And we don't even hear from her. It's like Lenny was like, oh yeah, Father got the Gnosis, by the way.
Hold up, wait. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And Miss Charlotte too.
I'll stop you.
Okay, you can go. I'll catch up from here.
Would you like
Let
a
me
magic
talk to him.
pocket? What sort of
Oh,
pocket
yay!
is it? It's a wondrous bag that can be used to carry many
Wow, it all
things.
comes full circle.
The water
The magic
level has
pocket.
returned to normal. But if you see any of your things floating around, you can use this to carry them. Or you could trick a friend into doing it for you. Trick a friend?
Ah.
You could just make a friend like Fremine here. Isn't that right, Fremine?
Is this what you meant by I'll help you make some more friends?
I love their dynamic.
To be honest, that sounds pretty sweet. Could I have your contact, please?
Sure.
Did she just
Please.
Bag from an A?
She just bagged from an A?
You sure are working hard to help Fremine socialize.
He was the one who proposed doing this. He even wants to assist in our magic shows.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yes, I was planning to first introduce Pear as an assistant,
Pear!
and later Fremine himself.
Pear.
In the future, I think we can leave underwater escape magic to him too.
That said, would anyone want to see a diver escape underwater?
Ah.
He slid out of there. Where did he go?
Oh,
Yeah,
it'll
what the
work
fuck?
out. Every journey begins with the first step. He'll become a part of our show eventually.
Lynette, could you come over? Miss Charlotte says she wants to take a picture
Yo.
of us.
Got it.
My, that Charlotte is rather perceptive. She got rid of everyone the moment she realized I had something to say to you.
What?
So, Father says that you did a great deal during the latest events. She's very grateful for your contributions to Fontaine.
That's alright.
Oh, I guess you haven't heard. Well... After Lady Farina left, Father and Monsieur Nervilette opened negotiations during which he gave Fontaine's Gnosis to her as a diplomatic gift.
Hey. Yo. Hey. Yo. Oh. I'm a genius.
I see Nouvellette has taken up the responsibility of being an Archon in every sense of the fucking word, huh? I can't wait.
Well, granted.
No. You're not ready for the next part. The next part is that he's got to take in the spectacle, of course. Now we're gonna go ask him about stuff, and he's gonna be like,
I don't know shit.
I don't know shit about fuck.
Yeah, because Farina is gone.
Thank you. I'm so glad Paimon's the one that has to be outraged.
Yeah. Because think about it. But think about it from Nouvellette's perspective. he like fuck that gnosis. That represents the gods taking my power. I don't need that shit.
Yeah, I mean, the Gnosis represents, like, if anything, it represents, like, the actual god Focalors being, like, having to be sacrificed to, like, to repent for, like, the original sin of creating people. Because the heavenly principles say it's a sin.
Right. So, you know, that's like, I don't need this.
Yeah,
shit.
he's like, I don't
You
want
take
this.
it.
Like,
I don't like the gods either. They stole my power.
Yeah.
Here, take it.
Or as thanks for his help in tying the all-devouring narwhal down. Furthermore, Father did also lend significant aid
bro,
to
that
Fontaine
fucking
for
scene with Child and the narwhal was just everything. Thank you.
I would agree, but I've also heard that.
So there's some reason for this.
I suspect you'll have to ask him about that
What?
yourself. Yes, speaking of which,
A secret
I did see him
that only
spread
Nouvellette
light
knows?
to the fortress of Meripede a while back.
Isn't he real? But back to the topic. The Gnosis was given to the knave, right? What about Child?
They say that he's returned to Snezhnaya to recover from his wounds. I hear that the recent disaster really did a number on his health.
That's true. When you think about it, we've had loads of run-ins with the Fatui. To think we'd be allied most of this.
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
Oh. I don't know if you're here yet.
So bad, yeah.
Okay, you are. Never mind with that line. I knew it. Is she the one that's gonna tell us stuff?
Father.
Can you tell us what the fuck is going on with the goddamn Fatui? I want to join you guys.
Yeah, can like you guys seem to have fun over there.
Can I be a harbinger? Like, you guys are short one because of Scary Moosh, no?
Pay my accomplishments in Fontaine too.
Alright, just you short too. Fucking Senora.
It's perfect. Make Paimon a fucking harbinger.
Take the Gnosis back to Snezhnaya?
Nah, we about to square up right now and fight for the Gnosis.
That is our duty as harbingers. Yes.
No, crazy.
Don't be too preoccupied with sides. The goal of the Fatui concerns not a single place or person, but the entire world. With such a grand goal in mind, it is inevitable that we must wear many masks. Switching my masks is something I've always done. Well, that depends on many things. No one truly knows what the future holds. What good is honesty if you can't rely on it forever? As for you, I very much look forward to our next collaboration. Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners.
Yeah, I gotta do the same.
Yeah, I can't hold it anymore.
Oh shit!
A vision.
Oh.
Oh, you're not there, huh?
All right.
I am.
I'll remember
Okay.
to return it. Thank you for keeping it safe for him this entire time.
And that's a wrap for me. Huh? You're...
Greetings, Miss Journalist.
Hello. If I'm not mistaken, there are diplomatic channels I'll need to report to take a photo of you.
That is correct. So forgive me, but I will not be able to serve as a subject in your article. However, feel free to write as much as you'd like about our dear magicians and our upcoming rookie talent.
I will.
The sea breeze is quite pleasant. I shall continue my walk while the weather remains so agreeable. Farewell.
Farewell, Father.
Man.
Oh, she has such an intimidating presence. I didn't even dare to take a picture. Thankfully, I've already wrapped up all my pre-scheduled interviews. Thank you all.
Don't be too nervous. Why don't you take a magic pocket before you go? Here, traveler, Paimon, you take one too.
To move things about?
That's right. Funny. I was giving out magic pockets when we first met too. And what do you know? I'm doing the exact same thing right now. So many things have happened, but the pockets are still the pockets. I guess this must be life. We will all follow our own paths, and serendipity will lead you to your fated friends. All right then, we'll be handing out pockets in some other
Well, guess you said Charlotte, huh? Shall we go see the Neverland soon? I'm probably not
Thank
so
God.
busy
I'll be
getting
back.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Let's see what Nouvellette has to say.
Yep. Archie's mecanismo nis cardinal.
Damn, I gotta walk hella. There's like no teleporter near there.
I know.
Jeez. Glad I have fucking Yelan.
You're totally gonna get there before me.
I am, which is why I'll buy some time.
Oh wait, no. I'm here.
Okay. It's probably best for you to be ahead anyways.
Yeah. Alright, motherfucker.
We're gonna go to Nouvellette. You know why I'm here.
You know why I'm here.
You know why I'm here. You know what I want to hear. I almost fell off of this goddamn thing.
That would have been terrible.
I'm so nervous.
So, you really are here, Nouvellette. Paina didn't think you were going to have free time this hour of the day.
Really? Oh, I suppose you must have met Mr. Linney. He took the time to greet me earlier when he passed this way. In any case, you came at a good time. I was just considering reaching out to you to set up a meeting, so I may explain some things that I haven't had the time to before.
I'm not getting my hopes up.
You can't. You can't.
Alright, let's have it then. How was Fontaine actually saved? The whole business...
It is strange how words can often leave...
Whoa. So that's what happened? Fossilor destroyed the
What?
divine
Are
throne
you...
of the Hydro Archon
Oh, yeah.
and restored
Okay.
your power to you, transforming you into a fully fledged, but Paimon still doesn't quite get what you did to save...
For me, the authority of the ancient dragons refers to absolute control over the hydro element.
Damn. So he's like back.
Fontanians were incomplete humans born of Egeria's use of the power of the primordial sea, with constitutions similar to that of mimics. But so long as those primordial energies remain within them, I could use the ancient dragon's authority to grant them true blood.
Bro, what?
After the fashion in which life was first brought into being on this planet.
Vampires? True blood?
In
No?
other words, when
Oh my
I
God.
gave my verdict, Fontanians became true humans, and thus would naturally no longer be dissolved by water from the primordial.
Fossilor must have
Damn.
counted on you to make that decision as well. Your verdict was the key to making the prophecy appear to have come true while saving everyone. Yeah, and in a manner of speaking, Fossilor finally managed to fulfill the original Hydro Archon's wish to turn Oceanids into real people too.
I won't be surprised if Fontaine ends up at the bottom of the sea in a couple of fucking years. Celestia.
Oh yes, I have plenty that I still wish to ask, actually.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Oh.
As I know it. You see, look. Oh, fuck. I accidentally pressed X already on the child thing.
You did?
Yeah.
I have investigated his case along many avenues, and I have learned that he once fell into an unknown chasm when he was young. There, by chance, He awakened the all-devouring narwhal.
Wait, he awakened it?
But whether it be by sentiment or reason, that should not have been enough to consider him the root cause of the disaster. At most, he would have had tangential.
Okay.
As for the judgment passed by the Oratrice, whether it was due to that liability by association, or Focalors deliberately using him to buy time for us on the assumption that he would be able to...
Guess Focalors had Fontanians in mind the whole time. Hang on a second. Back when Fontanians hadn't yet become real humans, were the children...
Life has always flowed like water. Do you
Yeah, Lynette said the fountain is where all the water...
In truth, even those couples did not know that such prayers when those Oceanids who were blessed within the spring water would later...
Paimon, sorta...
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Yeah, about that. Rising...
Ah, Lady Farina. The people are only aware that her death sentence has not been carried out.
Did Fontaine future next?
The post
Yeah.
of Hydro Archon and left affairs
I'm just gonna
related to
go
that
one by
title
one.
to me before leaving the Opera House. I related Focalors' words to her faithfully and completely. After hearing them, she seemed neither saddened nor... She simply said that she was tired and needed to rest.
Aww.
Having said that, she then packed her things and moved out of the Opera House. Not unlike how... You need not worry. I will make arrangements to ensure that she will not want for food. In truth, I am somewhat happy for her. The wear and tear on her spirit will, of course, but now that she no longer has to play the role of Focalors the...
What about you then? What are you...
After Focalors passed on, the Oratrice... This matter will directly affect our trials. After much careful consideration, I've decided...
Looks like you're still considering stuff from the perspective...
As an elemental dragon, there are indeed many things that I must do. But this power, and this duty... In a manner of speaking, you could say that both were granted to me. As such, before I attend to my other responsibilities, I must first and foremost continue to serve Fontaine as
I wonder what
its
her
highest judge.
story quest is going to be
The
like.
duty of the Hydro
That should be
Sovereign,
interesting.
The duty of the Eudex. Additionally, the Hydro Archon's departure has brought about another problem, which is that the Opera House...
That's true. That power was direct leads, but the various mechs and machines...
As I am now, I have full command over New Musia, and it can serve as a complete substitute. Another reason why I cannot quite leave Fontaine immediately.
Why would he leave Fontaine then?
Wow. This ancient dragon...
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Bro, there's nothing here, man. There's 2 questions left, and one of them is about the Gnosis, and the other one's about Natland. God!
That's right! They say you've given it to the knave as a diplomatic gift...
Leaving aside their intentionality, the 2 Fatui Harbingers have indeed done much. Their sole remaining goal in Fontaine, at least at this point, the Oratrice has ceased to function. The Hydro Archon's divine throne is now no more. As such, it has lost all meaning. If the Fatui have impure designs, we might as well accede to their request now.
What complicated considerations?
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
That was...
So there's just not going to be another Hydro Archon?
No, it's Nouvellette. As
They're
far
not
as the
gonna
people
have-
know, like,
I don't know.
they know Nouvellette as like the supreme judge now, essentially. Are we ready for this?
You will soon be heading to Natlan, I presume.
Natlan?
I'm afraid that I have little talent as a travel guide, so all I can do is tell you what I know about that land. As far as I'm aware, Natlan can be said to be a nation of dragons.
What?
Okay.
A nation of dragons?
No, I suspect that I would not find myself welcome there. Unlike ancient dragons such as myself, the dragons of Natlan have undergone long years of development and evolution. Large numbers of them have entered a form of coexistence with humanity. Natlan is also the nation of war. War ravages those lands like an undying flame. There is one other piece of information I got incidentally from my negotiations with the Knave that I believe may be useful to you. The Harbinger known as the Captain has thrown his hat into the endless ring of war.
Okay.
Sounds like a real tough customer. Seriously, everywhere you look, there's a Fatui.
I suggest that you fully prepare yourself before going to Natlan.
Oh,
In
we'll
the
be very
meantime,
prepared.
Fontaine's
We got a
doors
whole
will
year.
always be open to you. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Hang on a sec. Paimon still got a question about the Gnosis.
Paimon, please be my savior.
Earlier, he mentioned that your attitude towards giving. We guessed that there might be some.
No wonder the House of the Hearth is the Fatui's intelligence division. They are certainly sharp.
Save it.
So regarding this specific issue, I was just getting ready to
Save
share
it.
something with you.
Please.
Nouvellette?
What is it?
Please.
True, you exchanged some further words with that lady.
Oh my God, please.
After sending you
Please.
back to the surface. It went something like this.
I'm still loading. Oh, sorry.
I'm also still loading.
Please, for the love.
Please, please, make this the.
We're going to head topside to see what's going on. You hurry over soon as well, all right, Nervalette?
Huh?
At least he's not doing a Nahida.
Yes. Yes. You loaded?
Yeah.
I'm so nervous.
Let's do it. So cool.
What next?
The all-devouring Narwhal isn't here, so I'm no longer getting any interference. I can finally catch the scent of your power, what it's made of.
What?
Use the authority of the planet's primordial dragons. With something very similar to a god's curse mixed in. It's quite a novel blend. I'm sure I've encountered something like this before. What was it again?
Lumine.
I do not know what you speak of.
Ah, of course. How could I forget? You should have the remains of the third descender on your person.
What?
Yes.
The remains?
Remains? I've never heard of any such thing.
Huh. According to your parlance, I believe it may be called a gnosis.
The Gnosis?
Well, that much is true. After Focalor's divinity faded, she handed her gnosis to me.
So she was a descender?
But I fear I have never heard of it described in the manner that you just did.
I've been training with my master, the Foul, ever since I was young, and I have never returned to the surface since. So most of the information I possess, I got from him. It is only natural for those who are greater than humanity to possess a different sort of common sense, which is why there are so many problems in our attempts to communicate with humans.
Who is this bitch?
Regardless, you should probably get rid of objects of misfortune to prevent any disasters from befalling you. To live in itself is a blessing, but once a person dies, the bonds he once had with this world shall all turn to curses.
What do you mean by that?
No need to fret. These are just my personal thoughts, and my reason for no longer wishing to return to the surface.
This third descender you refer to, who are they? And when did
Oh,
they die?
come on.
Master never mentioned them to me. Perhaps it just wasn't that important for me to know. If you're interested, though, I could ask him. I'll be sure to pass the answer on to you next time.
Next time? You believe we will meet again?
I do. Wait. I have a disciple of my own, don't I? He can be the messenger then.
That's what she told me. Whether it would prove useful or not, I wanted to pass that information on to you.
It's useless.
Useless. So the third descender, did he make all of the Gnostises?
That's see. At first, I thought it was no. It was just like Focalors, but that makes more sense. Is that the third descender would have just made all the gnosis.
Yeah.
So that's what the Gnosis actually are. Paimon just thought they looked like chess pieces. How could they be a person's remains?
All the same, assuming that there was no misunderstanding.
Wait
or
a
special
second.
Metaphor at play. That is what she meant to say.
So does that mean?
And she said that it would bring misfortune and that you should check it, which is why you gave it to the Fatui.
If she speaks the truth, then I would simply be putting Fontaine at unnecessary risk by keeping it
Could
here. I guessed that you might already be familiar with this concept, but I did not expect you to be one of them. That means that the Gnosis, which are exceedingly element compatible and can even enhance elemental abilities, do indeed I wonder, does your body also possess similar properties?
Like, no, let's not think about this stuff right now.
No. Let's think about this stuff.
Comparing the Traveler to the dead third descender and all? That's what you say, but this topic still feels like bad luck. Once child recovers, let's get some more answers out of it.
I too believe it unwise to make too many blind guesses when information is lacking. The same is true of being at court.
Whatever the case, it seems like the
Yes. All of Focalors' efforts were for this moment as well.
But she sacrificed herself in the end as a god, and she suffered through all those years as a...
I suppose that would be the mystery of a god's will. I suspect not. But once in a while I too would guess that if wishes were like the clouds in the sky, they will one day return to the earth as raindrops. Life flows like water, and rain is the final answer. The water levels may sometimes tilt one way or another, but the rain falls fairly upon all. And what, ultimately, is the difference between the rains that fall upon all of us? It seems from your expressions that you still have more things. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
It's
I
the same
suggest
list.
that you
Yeah.
prepare your...
Looks like that's it.
So now what? We wait for Dainsleep to show up and be like, I knew your sister, and leave.
Yes. Who was the third descender?
And why are the Fatui trying to get all the Gnosis? You think the Fatui know that the Gnosis are from the third descender?
I think so. Because Scaramouche knew about the descenders.
Yeah.
So I
Well,
think
yeah,
so.
because Scaramouche knew that the world was fake.
Are they trying? Are the Fatui trying to resurrect the third descender?
And maybe that has something to do with the heavenly principles? What if they're trying to, like, make Teyvat a real world? Or they're trying to, like, break Teyvat from the shackles of the heavenly principles?
That's what it is.
Because that's what Focalors did, essentially.
Yeah, she finessed them.
She finessed the heavenly principles to be able to allow the people of Fontaine to live as, like, actual people.
Yeah.
So
she tricked them. They can't be happy about that.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why I'm like, yo, don't be surprised if Fontaine ends up like goddamn Conria.
Yeah, exactly.
I doubt it though.
Yeah, I mean that's not gonna happen anytime soon too. So
Yeah.
like that'll happen in like the Celestia chapter. uh
You said do my single pull
on the weapon banner?
on the weapon matter? Imagine sniping Splendor of Tranquil Waters.
We should close this out with some thoughts.
Oh, I forgot we were still doing a video. I have to spend my resin.
I just made condensed, bro. It is 1 in the morning.
I'm doing fucking bosses.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Before we get to the bad, because unfortunately every single Archon quest leaves a really bad taste in our mouths at the end when no information is given. Can we say that this was the best Archon quest?
Yes.
Like hands down.
Yes, for sure we can say that.
Hands down, this was the best Archon quest with the best cutscenes and the best story.
Oh yeah.
Like no doubt. 100%.
Focalor and Farina are best characters that they have made so far.
Yes. And all the Fontaine characters were just peak character design, peak character dialogue, like all of it. Fontaine is amazing. Fontaine is a great region.
Yeah, it kicks Sumeru's region in the ass.
Yes. Like Fontaine is closer to like Inazuma.
Yeah.
Where when Inazuma dropped, it was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Right?
I think it's because, Sumeru comes out and we're just like, yeah, we're gonna learn everything, and then we learn nothing.
I hate that we didn't find out anything. We found out
like nothing.
No, in Sumeru, yeah. But here we found out like bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Like we didn't leave with nothing. We probably left with no. I'm not even gonna say probably. We left here with more information than we've gotten in all of the regions so far. In terms of like the story that we care about. Or the main story. I won't say that we care about because we do care about these stories.
Yeah.
Because where else did we find out stuff about? I guess we did find out stuff about Lumine and Sumeru. Like we found out about the Descenders.
Yeah, we found about the Descenders from Scaramouche and then the Dingsley quests. I don't know if those count.
Yeah. Well, I mean like more regions because like at the end of the Archon quest, it's like we need to find not we need to, but like you want to put like a bow on everything, and the cocktease, for lack of a better term, that they've been giving us at the end of the Inazuma Archon quest and the Sumeru Archon quest has just been like a swift kick in the nuts.
Yeah.
Where they tease us with information. And in Inazuma, they just feigned ignorance. And then in Sumeru, they made it worse because the Archon knows what happened and we can't know shit.
Yep.
Like, at least here in Fontaine, Neuvillette was like, hey, by the way, I actually talked to Skirk, and I'm actually going to tell you what we talked about.
Right, because what Nahida did was talk to Dottore and then actively chose not to tell us anything. Of her own free will.
Yeah, so Neuvillette, like, gave us, like, now we know that all the Gnosis or the Gnosis, are from the third Descender, who's currently dead.
Right.
And for some reason, the Fatui are trying to grab all the Gnosis. And the Heavenly Principles got mentioned, obviously. I don't know if all the Archons necessarily are um are like it. Each of the archons have like a different goal and like mindset and like just like a feeling, like how they act with the heavenly principles.
Yeah.
Like Zhongli's very seems came off as like very like respecting of the heavenly principles. Like Zhongli
Right.
and Venti.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like that's why they didn't bother like getting involved with like us and our sister type shit. Like Raiden probably just doesn't even care about the heavenly principles because
Yeah, Raiden don't know shit. She
yeah,
was in the plane of Euthymia
no,
the whole
legit.
time.
Exactly. And then Focalors was just actively putting up a middle finger to the fucking heavenly principles.
Yeah.
Like, you can all go fuck yourself. I'm gonna free my people.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So, yeah. I don't know, man. It'll be interesting to see where Natland falls in all this, but we're not gonna know that for another 7 months. At least until like June, July-ish. Like that's
If
when.
that.
No, I think that's where we started getting like Fontaine nuggets. It usually happens at around the same time.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause June, July was like when we got the Golden Apple Archipelago, and was it the Golden Apple Archipelago? No, not that. That was when we got like the Kazuha quest. I'm trying to think about how it happened for Inazuma. Wasn't it like during the summer that we got that stuff?
Oh yeah, because it was the archipelago.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm not tweaking. Yeah. So that was that. I don't know, man. What are your thoughts? I've been talking a lot.
My thoughts on what exactly?
Everything. Everything that we're talking about right now. Mainly the Archon quest and I guess the bits of information that we got.
The Archon quest was amazing, dude. Like it was just great. But in terms of the info, it's they're just
barely stringing us along.
Yeah, man. You have to give me something. Like the story quests for the regions are always like cool, but you know, there's a goal for us in the game, and it's like we're like 22% complete and we're 3 years in. You know what I'm saying? It's like we're nowhere near. Like we know nothing still.
Like, so does this mean that like Snezhnaya and like the part after that are just all gonna be like actual story?
Oh yeah, Snezhnaya is gonna be all story, like all story, like main story.
So we're doing filler arcs.
Yeah, we're doing 6 filler arcs.
This has been the closest thing to like a story that ties into like the overarching story.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah.
Because
the biggest thing we got from
Sumeru no fucking.
What's the biggest thing we got from Sumeru during the original Archon quest?
The Descender information.
And that wasn't even the Archon quest. That was the Scaramouche quest afterwards. He told us about the Descenders during his story quest. That was during his story quest.
Was that actually during his story quest?
Was it during the story quest? That was during the quest that we did
there was a quest
to unlock to get Scaramouche.
Yeah, that was the quest after.
After the Archon quest, yeah. It was during that shit. But
yeah, so I mean, like,
what did we get from Nahida?
Nothing.
Nothing, right?
Like, no, yeah, that's it. We didn't get anything. We did get. Didn't we get that our sister was a descender, or like isn't a descender from her? Or was that again from the Scaramouche quest?
That might have been. That was during the Scaramouche quest, but I don't know who said it though.
I think Nahida said that. Yeah, because Scaramouche didn't talk to us about the Descenders.
We got to the place with the all-knowing tree. Anyways, I'm excited to know more about Skirk. I hope she's going to be playable because she looks amazing.
Yeah, I do hope And hoping in this with this game is always a dangerous thing to do. She did mention that she's gonna see Nouvellette again. She also mentioned that she'll use Child as like a form of communication with Nouvellette. I can only hope that at some point in the future, maybe there will be a time where we come back to Fontaine and there will be like a significant quest. Maybe they weave in the Dainsleif quest with that. We still have the Dainsleif quest. There's always the Dainsleif quest.
Yeah.
But the Dainsleif quest has been lacking substance the last couple times that we've done it.
The last one was good. We learned the origin of the founder of the Abyss.
Oh, that's true. And I guess the one before that where we found out like that the Hilichurls are Conrians. Because the one before that was the Chasm, no?
We didn't get a. Oh yeah.
Yeah, right. All right. So I guess the last two have been, but look, that's cool. That's cool. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That's cool. But we still know nothing about Lumine.
Yeah.
Like
why?
We saw Lumine in the last quest because we played her technically.
Oh yeah. And the Chasm one, it was a flashback, right?
No, the Chasm one we saw her. That was when Aether was like Lumine, and then she dip on us with the statue that was upside down. No, that wasn't the Chasm.
No, that wasn't the Chasm. That was
the one before that.
Yeah, that was the one before that. The one, the Chasm, is where we saw like memories of her and.
Oh, that don't no, that doesn't count.
That bullshit. Yeah.
That doesn't count. Get the fuck out of here. That does not count.
That bullshit. Yeah.
I need information on Lumine, bro. I really do. Like, what is she doing? What is she doing?
Why,
what has she been doing this entire time?
Like, why is she the queen of the Abyss?
And how does Skirk not know her? How did we not ask Skirk about Lumine?
But hey, you've been in the Abyss. My sister is considered the queen of the Abyss.
Does the name Lumine ring any bells? So, I don't know.
And what's up with the Hexen Circle, man? I'm really interested in these witches. How do they know everything?
Mona's master, N, right? No.
Mona's master was Alice, wasn't it? No. Mona's master is not Alice.
No, Mona's master is not.
She said her name, but it's not. I think it's B.
Oh yeah, something with a B. Okay, yeah.
And then there's N.
Then there's N. Then there's Rhine-Daughter, who's also known as Gold.
And then Alice.
Alice. Isn't there 6?
How many of them are?
I thought there were 6. Or maybe 5?
It might be 5.
I don't know. But yeah. We know that those are a bunch of witches.
Wait, hexagon, that's 6, right?
Oh yeah, 6. Circle. Yeah. Hexen circle. Yeah. So it should be 6 of them. Yeah.
Shit, I gotta stretch. Oh fuck.
We were sitting in these damn chairs. Bro, we're at 4 hours.
And I started playing at 8, so I'm technically at 5.
Sevy's video was 5 hours. Yeah. Yeah, man. The quest gets a 10. The information gets like a 6.
Yeah.
Which is better than the other quest because the other quest got a 0.
Yeah. Yep.
So I guess we're making progress. Who knows? They might actually mention Lumine in the next time that we talk about this shit.
Yeah.
God damn it. Alright, let's go ahead and fucking wrap up this video. We'll go ahead and end off the video there, guys. Thank you all for watching, and as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out the other videos that we have on the channel, and we will catch you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.
I just started thinking about a bunch of good stuff to say as you were ending the video.
Like what?
To talk about how fucking awesome the Archon quest was and how we got to see fucking Farina, bro. Like, this bitch was a puppet like worse than what they did to Nahida,
No,
almost.
like this was
Like,
that shit was trauma to like the nth degree.
yeah, like
She spent
500 years
being someone
playing.
else,
What?
being someone
And you
else.
can never tell anybody why you're doing it?
Nope. And the one time that she was gonna tell like Aether, like
They fucking finessed her
they
and put her on
finessed her,
stage. And that's the
finessed the shit out of her.
Yo.
They were
Aether
like,
was like,
bitch.
are you sure you don't want to tell me anything?
He was, and then yo, the voice lines in this quest were where Aether was like, "I was giving you your last chance."
Yeah,
Like, yo.
yeah.
Oh my god, this quest was so good, bro. This quest was
Yeah,
so
like-
fucking good, man. Like this.
Lord, this bitch is amazing.
Yeah, she defied the heavenly principles.
She said, I'm gonna trick the gods into thinking that
That they won.
they won and that the prophecy happened.
She made people. You think she could have been like one of the witches?
Who, Fossilor?
Yeah.
Or are you talking about?
Like
Well,
one
she
of the
didn't make
Hexen
people.
Circle?
Egeria. Egeria.
Oh,
made people.
Egeria. You think Egeria
Yeah.
could have been one?
Maybe.
So wait, so Skirk knows Rhine-daughter.
Yeah.
We need to get in contact with Alice.
Yeah.
That's the next big thing.
When is that gonna happen?
When is she gonna get revealed? But yeah, dude, the quest was like the stage, her life being played out in a theater, like it was just amazing. It was perfect, bro. It was perfect.
Yeah.
She was actually perfect.
I wonder where her story quest is gonna be like, man.
I was excited about it, but then bad thoughts came to my mind. Where it could literally just be her getting used to a normal life.
Oh god, I was teaching her how to use a fucking hydro vision.
No, like, well, yes, but also like Raiden story quest.
Ugh.
There's a lot of similarities between that and the Fontaine like situation with like, obviously it's different, but there's parallels.
Yeah, there are. Actually, the Samura one too, because you know you got Ruka Devada and Nahida.
Oh, that's true.
And then you got fucking the Raiding Shogun versus A. Then you got fucking
Farina and Fossilors.
Damn,
bro. Farina got the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
She got.
Yeah,
did. She said, if you break this facade, everyone you know will die.
Yeah.
Everyone in Fontaine is dead if you can't convince them that you're a god.
Right. She said, you better put on the performance of your life. Whatever you think humans want or think a god is, you need to be that.
You need to be that and, like, so much more. God damn.
Do you want to do this boss fight before you go to bed?
I'm at 31, bro.
That's perfect.
What boss fight?
Oh, I'm talking about the narwhal.
Oh!
Yeah.
I totally forgot. Hold on, let me end the video because I was actually still recording.
Oh, shit.